Okay, welcome to Everything Football. My name's Ben.
My name's Oliver.
So this is our Everything Football live stream. Everything Football, we discuss everything football. So stories, transfers, results, news, everything football.
Yeah.
Father-son team, and we're Man United fans, so we focus on Man United. But we'll talk about all teams, mainly Premier League, because we don't really follow any other leagues.
Yeah.
So that's an introduction for us. So let's just have a look at things. So what we're going to do first of all, we're going to do some predictions. So for this week's Premier League games, aren't we, Oliver?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to do it for the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday games. First, that's what we're going to do. And then we'll look at the Man United fixtures, Man United news, Man United transfers, talk about that.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if any games kick off while we're having a chat, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of news going around at the moment.
Tons of news, isn't there? Tons of news. So
There always is.
There always is. So let me just share this one moment, and then we'll get going. So let's just make sure we've not got no echo this time on a stream. No, we've not. Anyone that has joined is watching. Drop a message into chat, say hello, and then we'll do predictions for the Premier League games for the next few nights. One second. Okay, let's go. So let's jump over to browser and let's have a look at what's going on. So
There's 2 games kicking off at 7:30.
2 games kicking off at 7:30. That's right, Oliver. Get out a pen somewhere. There it is. Okay.
Quite a few games at 7:45. Yeah.
7:45. Yep. Yeah. Then there's some tomorrow night, and then Man United are playing on Thursday night, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay. So game 1 is Crystal Palace versus Brentford.
Ooh. I think it's gonna be. Two teams have played quite well already.
Yeah. Crystal Palace versus Brentford. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Crystal Palace versus Brentford.
Yeah.
What do you reckon then, Oliver?
I think it'll be like a low scoring game because they both played quite well this season. I think it'll be 2-1 Brentford.
2-1 to Brentford.
Yeah.
It was 2-1 to Brentford. So 1 to Crystal Palace, 2 to Brentford, yeah?
Yep.
I think Crystal Palace will be too strong. I reckon we're going for a 3-1 win to Crystal Palace. Okay, so let's keep going. Next fixture. Fulham versus Brighton. Brighton have got a really good start to the season.
Yeah, they have.
So what do you reckon then, Fulham versus Brighton?
I think it'll be 2-2.
2-2, okay. No
Yeah.
worries.
Because Fulham have been playing well, and so have Brighton.
True, yeah. I'm going to go 3-3. High scoring game.
Yeah.
So other Premier League games tonight, we've got Southampton versus Chelsea. Southampton versus Chelsea.
I think Southampton will win.
Southampton.
Yeah.
Southampton versus
Bit of
Chelsea.
a-
What score?
Bit of a risky guess, but
What score?
2-1 Southampton.
Okay. I'm going draw 2-all.
Good guess.
Leeds versus Everton. 2
Um.
teams struggling really.
Yeah.
Everton needs some points from somewhere.
Leeds did beat Chelsea 3-0
They did, yeah.
a few weeks ago, was it? 2 weeks ago? 1 week ago? Yeah. What do you think?
I think Leeds will win 3-1.
I think Leeds will win 2-1.
2-1 to Leeds.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's tonight's games, Tuesday night games. So let's have a look at tomorrow night's games.
What does PP mean?
Postponed.
Oh, a game's been
So
postponed.
tomorrow night's games: Arsenal versus Aston Villa.
Oh, I think Arsenal will win 5-0.
5-0.
They've been
I'm going
playing-
2-0 Arsenal.
Arsenal are playing great. I think they'll win 5-0.
Top up league unbeaten. Winning total. They've won every game they played, haven't they?
Yeah.
Okay,
think
you're going 5-0 Arsenal. Wow,
No, I
that's
think
a
the-
high scoring game.
Wait, each team's played
It
4
doesn't matter.
games.
Well, let's do predictions. Come on,
Alright,
let's
yeah.
keep going. So Bournemouth versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Obviously, Bournemouth have just sat Scott Parker after a 9-0 loss to Liverpool.
Yeah, crazy game.
So they might bounce back a little bit against Wolves. Wolves are having a bit of a steady season, to put it nicely.
Yeah.
I think Bournemouth will squeeze a win there. I think they'll win 2-1. What do you
I
reckon, Oliver?
think Wolves will win 1-0.
Wolves will win one. Away win for Wolves.
Yeah,
Okay.
1-0. 1-0.
Okay. Next up, tomorrow night is Manchester City versus Nottingham Forest.
That's
Man City conceding goals,
yeah.
but pretty strong going forward still, aren't they, really? So I think they'll do it. I think they'll probably let Forest score, though. I'm going to go 3-1 Man City. What are you going, Oliver?
I think it'll be like 1-0 in the first half to Nottingham Forest, and then
So you reckon Man City will make a comeback again?
yeah.
What do you reckon? So what are they going to get? 1 to Nottingham Forest.
4-1.
4-1 to Man City. Okay, cool. Okay. Anyone that's just joined the chat, joined the live stream, me and Oliver just going through our predictions for tonight, tomorrow night and Thursday night games. So if you want to drop in any predictions or any chat, drop them into the chat on YouTube.
Yeah.
Next up, West Ham United versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Ooh.
What do you reckon, Oliver?
I think Tottenham are gonna win that game. Tottenham. 3-1.
3-1 to Tottenham. 3-1 away win to Tottenham.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-1 Tottenham. 2-1 Tottenham.
I was thinking that, but
No.
Tottenham are doing well.
Yeah, they're
So-
doing alright, aren't they? Okay, last game of tomorrow night, Liverpool versus Newcastle. 8 o'clock kickoff. Liverpool at home. Liverpool obviously got that 9-0 win against Bournemouth, didn't they? But
Yeah.
Bournemouth were pretty terrible, to be fair.
Yeah. They
Newcastle playing well. They've got a new signing, Isaac, is it? From Real Sociedad.
Were. I don't know.
Yep. I don't know if he'll start though, but it might be on bench. I don't know. Newcastle are confident at the moment, aren't they? And Liverpool might be there for taking. Might have a couple of players back from injury. Maybe a close game.
Yeah.
3-3. I'm going 3-3.
I think it'll be 4-3 Liverpool.
4-3 to Liverpool. Do you know, Oliver, that the Liverpool versus Newcastle games over the years were quite like classics? Like the really high scoring games. I think there was some 4-3s, maybe 5-4s over the years.
Wow.
Like massive, but really, what's the word? Memorable, legendary Premier League games. Right, so then the last game of this week, of this game week, is let's just make sure it's Man United versus
United.
Leicester. Oops,
Man United.
not them though. It's in September. 1st September, Thursday. Leicester City versus Manchester United. Leicester at home.
Yeah.
Man United, obviously. Casemiro might start that game. What do you think, Oliver?
I think Man United will win 2-0.
2-0 away win to Man United.
Yeah. Because
Go on.
Leicester are quite far lower down in the table, aren't they?
They've had a bit of a iffy start, haven't they, to the season?
Like 17th, something.
Something like that. Okay, I'm going to go. I think Everton will score, but I think Man United will win 3-1.
Everton.
Leicester, sorry.
Oh.
Leicester will score, but Man United will win 3-1.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our predictions locked in for this week's games. 1 minute before they kick off as well, Oliver. So
Lucky.
we'll keep an eye on
Definitely. The games.
them games. Crystal Palace versus Brentford, Fulham versus Brighton, both kicking off at 7:30. Do you know why they're doing midweek games like this? Just to cram all the games in for the World. You know, for the World Cups in the winter, they're having to get more games in before the winter, so there's not much of a catch up after.
All right.
So we might see a few weeks like this where there's a lot of games crammed in.
Yeah, but it does show the championship there as well.
Do you know what, the Championship got to play more games? They play so many games, unbelievable.
Yeah, they do.
Anyone that's on the live stream watching, good evening. My name's Ben. This is Oliver. We're Everything Football. Any comments? Any suggestions? Any questions? I meant not suggestions. Any questions? Drop them into live chat on whatever platform you're watching, and we'll answer those questions and comments. So we've just done our predictions. We're going to move on to doing transfer news, aren't we now, Oliver?
Yep.
Transfers. Should we make our way down the Sky Sports transfer news, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know about Craig Dawson, are we? I saw this earlier about Wilfried Zaha got to Chelsea. What do you think?
No, I think it was.
Good move for Chelsea. Good move for Chelsea and Zaha. What do you reckon, Oliver?
I think. I don't know really.
Don't know. No. Anyone watching the live stream? What do we think to Zaha going to Chelsea? Yes or no? What's Vieira saying? Nothing to add. Blah 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 blah. So he's only got 1 year left on his contract, so it'd be a good time to sign him now, wouldn't it, rather than going free at end of the season?
Yep. What would it say about Ten Hag then?
No, it's not transfer news. Set to complete edit move. That's fine. Blah, blah, blah.
Guy closes on Everton return.
Yeah, went to PSG, didn't they?
Yeah.
PSG have got tons of players, haven't they? So
yeah, great team PSG.
Well.
Yeah.
Brighton interested in Gilmore, Billy Gilmore. Is it on loan? They can't sign Gilmore on loan. So oh, okay. I didn't know that.
You can't sign him on loan. Why?
Because they've already got one Chelsea player on loan. You can't have more than one player from a club on loan. I never knew that, actually.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's good, that.
Yep.
Okay. Just a reminder, anyone watching the live stream, drop your comments in, your thoughts on any transfers.
Yeah.
Billy Gilmore to Brighton.
Winks. Well, that's...
Italy. Low move to Sampdoria, okay. Good, get him some minutes. He's only young, isn't he? Harry Winks.
Who were there? Oh, we don't. How do you solve a problem like Ronaldo?
Yeah. Let's see what happens with Ronaldo. A couple of days left in transfer window. Yeah.
I think there's 2 days left in it.
PSG getting shut of more players there. Could Anthony face Leicester on Thursday? Well, this we're going to mention Anthony Work, so Man United have signed Anthony today. Eventually, after all this time. I was reading something earlier about Anthony probably won't play against Leicester or won't be on the bench because he has to get his work visa sorted out, which won't be sorted in time. But Man United are playing Arsenal on Sunday. Ooh. Super Sunday Arsenal. So
it's a big game.
That was a big game. With Arsenal playing so well at the moment, being top of the league.
Yeah, if we beat them or draw, and someone who was second. No, never mind.
Don't worry about that. Okay. What's this? We've got a comment in. Can't believe from Graham. Can't believe Morpay can't play tonight because it's a bank holiday, not registering in time. I didn't know that. Is that what it was? Unbelievable. Damn bank holidays. Fax machines don't work on bank holidays, Oliver. Should we check for scores talking to Brighton?
Yeah.
Let's have a look for any scores.
I wonder what are the scores?
Well, they're 4 minutes in. I don't think there'll be any deal.
No.
Do you? What do you reckon?
It could be.
It could be.
Hartlepool 2.
Not that one. We don't want to watch that one, do we? 0-0.
Oh, sorry.
Brighton against Fulham.
Yep.
Am I right in thinking? Because Graham was commented in there. Evening, Graham, by the way. He lives in Brighton. Goes watches Brighton. I'm pretty sure Graham's told me before that the Fulham Brighton is a bit of a weird derby, or a Crystal Palace Brighton. I can't remember which way around. If you are still watching, Graham, confirm that is it Crystal Palace versus Fulham, or Brighton versus Fulham? That's the weird derby.
It's Brighton versus Crystal Palace, isn't it? No.
No, I'm saying there's a funny derby that doesn't make sense. Anyway.
What is a derby?
It's just like the Manchester derby when Man United are playing each other. Or it's like when two teams have got like a similar location or they like hate each other. It's called a derby. I don't actually know why it's called a derby, but that's why it's called a derby.
Like a London derby.
London derby, North London derby, London,
Tottenham,
yeah.
Newcastle.
Tottenham, Newcastle, Arsenal,
yeah.
Tottenham, Arsenal.
Newcastle.
Oh, there we go. Crystal Palace versus Brighton is a weird derby. There we go. I knew I wasn't going mad. Thanks, Graham.
I got it right.
You got it right. Okay, back to the transfers. Meunier to Barcelona. Not feasible. Oh dear. Anyway, blah blah blah. Let's have a look. Anything else going on? Is Carrasco heading to Tottenham? Maybe.
Following key station for Carrasco.
PSG selling a few players out. They're getting rid of some. Must need to save some of their wage budget. Celtic. I don't bother about Scottish football. I will ever. Yawn.
Aston Villa want Dawson.
Craig Dawson. He's only 32. God, he looks about 42, doesn't he, Craig Dawson?
Yeah.
Anything else going on? Man United exploring Dest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this earlier.
Isn't he centre forward?
There's a full right back, mate.
I'm thinking of the Barcelona centre forward. I don't know what he's called.
No?
No.
Well, he does play for Barcelona.
Yeah.
But he's not centre forward. Close though, mate. Dest played under to Erik Ten Hag at Ajax. Oh, I didn't actually know that. Okay, that'd be interesting. Could be a couple of crazy couple of days left for Man United. Now, this is what I don't get. Did you see this, Oliver?
No.
Dubravka, goalkeeper from Newcastle, coming to Man United.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah, but we've already got De Gea.
Got De Gea. They've got Heaton as a backup, haven't they?
Yeah.
And then obviously Henderson's out on loan now at Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
But if they're bringing Dubravka in, he either don't trust Tom Heaton as a backup.
Yeah. He doesn't.
Or he wants to bring him in instead of De Gea. I'm not sure.
Because I don't think Heaton's going to get many minutes.
No, strange one that. Strange one.
Yeah.
Dortmund. Okay. Wait a minute. Dortmund want him. But then Man City in talks to sign him. Okay.
Kluivert.
Justin Kluivert. Dealers of loan. Yeah, because Roma have signed a few players onto this transfer window.
Yeah.
Dybala. One of them.
Well, I don't know how long ago it was, but the Chiellini thing.
Chiellini?
He went to the LA place with where Gareth Bale went.
You did, yeah, I don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
You said that earlier, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a weirdo, I guess. Instability is at the Foxes. So Leicester boss. So is it the Foxes season already? Bottom of the Premier League. So I guess, obviously, Scott Parker went today from Bournemouth after that 9-0 loss. You've got to think how many games has Brendan Rodgers got left if he starts losing a few games at Leicester. Let's see.
Because they came up from the Championship, didn't they, from a few years ago?
Leicester? Yeah, they did, yeah. Yeah, then they won Premier League,
They won
didn't
Premier League, yeah.
they? Okay, my summer spree might not be over.
Luis Paqueta.
They've spent 175 million. That's gone under the radar, isn't it? 52 million. 8 signings. Scamacca, Morgade, Palmieri, Cornet,
Areola.
Areola.
Oh no, he's already in.
Different one, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it must be.
Interesting.
Klopp, Liverpool's still in the market. People are saying that Liverpool are going to win the Premier League.
Well, they need to start winning more games, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. Because now they've got 5 points, yeah. 5 points.
Yeah.
Is
2 draws and a win.
Is it time to check the scores, maybe?
Trying to check the scores. That's a great idea, Oliver. Any scores in the Premier League? No.
Doesn't look like it, no.
There's not, no. Okay. Let's keep going down this transfer news today, shall we?
For Fana.
Fana, he's got Chelsea now.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Ooh, look at that. You seen that? Ronaldo at Atletico Madrid, maybe.
So, I was listening to Sky Sports earlier. So, Griezmann is on loan from Barcelona to Atletico Madrid, I believe. Yeah, I think. I don't think they actually sold him to it. I think they loaned him back. But there's a thing in his contract. If he plays so many minutes for Atletico Madrid, they have to pay Barcelona a load of money. Oh, let's have a look. I don't want to watch the video. I just want to listen to read about it. Griezmann. Should have a look. Griezmann contract. Atletico. There you go. Look.
The hair.
Should I tell them? So, Atletico look to avoid 34 million Barcelona transfer payment by playing Griezmann for 20 minutes per game. Currently on loan at Atletico from Barcelona, but it's a contract stuff with clauses. Atletico face having to pay 34 million to buy him permanently if he plays more than half of their matches this season. This obligation is only reached if he plays a full 5 minutes of football in half the games. So if they play him loads, then they have to buy him. Which won't be end up well. They might want to buy him, but
yeah,
he's
a good player as well.
He kind of, I don't know, Griezmann, he kind of, gosh, 31 now. I didn't know that. I thought he was still in his 20s. Yeah, like those couple of good seasons, didn't he? He did well at World Cup with France and stuff, played really well, and then, I don't know.
He got a really good goal at one point when it like the 2018 World Cup.
Yeah, he did well, didn't he, 2001.
What are your thoughts on Man United new signing from Ajax worth the price?
It's a great question. Is the new Antony signing from Ajax worth the price? I don't know. What do you think, Oliver? I think we're £85 million we spent on him in the end.
Yeah.
Should we have a look? 1 second. Any scores before we check in? No scores tonight. Let's have a look. Let's just have a look. Pretty sure £85 million. Man United with £85 million deal.
Yeah.
What do you think, Oliver? Is it worth
86?
86, cheeky million on top. Do you reckon he's worth £86 million, Oliver?
I haven't really seen him play for Ajax, but he seems like he is quite a good player. So I think they should. I don't think they should have paid 86 million. I think they should have paid
85.
75 million. No,
75 mil?
70 to 75 million, I would say.
22 years old. I don't know. I like you, Oliver. I've only seen highlights on YouTube of some skills and stuff. I don't watch Ajax. So I don't really know how good he could be. But I end it there, I suppose. To answer the question, do we think he's worth the price? If he turns out to be a great player, helps Man United win the league, win the Champions League in a couple of years, or even win Europa League this year, it's worth it, innit? Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Comment saying, is that 34 million loan free fee?
Loan fee. So the £34 million fee looks to be if Atletico Madrid play Griezmann for more than half of their games in the season, then they have to force him to permanently buy him for £34 million.
Yeah. I get it.
So if he plays, most recent game was he came on for 26 minutes of the game. It's crazy, isn't it? Barcelona and that's the Liga are just, it's all crazy, really.
There's something there. How Man United could line up late transfers?
No, it's the sun. be a load of rubbish. But yeah, that was the Griezmann. So
So Scouring at the bottom, that pan 85 million for Ajax.
yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, Ajax have done extremely well there, aren't they? Getting £85 million.
Yeah. They could get a few players instead of Anthony.
That's what they do. Don't they? Ajax.
Yeah.
They sell high, then they go on. They've got great scouting, great youth. Bring them through, develop them, sell them on. A bit like Borussia Dortmund did
Yeah.
with Haaland, and then the players over years, Royce and Goetze and stuff, and like that.
Feels like Anthony was at panic buy.
Panic buy. Well, it was if Anthony was like at the beginning of the transfer window. Ten Hag said, "I want to buy him." Man United were like, "Nah, let's not buy him."
Yeah.
And then it's got to end at transfer thing, and I think that's right. I think it's like, oh, we need to buy someone now.
Yeah.
Quick, let's go and try buy Anthony.
Yeah.
And probably had to pay £30 million more for him than they should have done.
Yeah.
Typical Man United.
Because
Typical Man United, isn't it, Oliver?
who knows what the team would be like with Solskjaer still here?
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
Any scores, Oliver, do you reckon?
No. 0-0 still.
0-0. All the games kicked off. Southampton Chelsea's just kicked off a minute ago.
I thought that kicks off at 8.
No, it's the Leeds Everton game kicks off at 8. Two championship games kicked off. No scores whatsoever yet tonight.
Watford versus.
Okay, so we've done his predictions, Oliver.
We could have a look at the games.
We've done his transfers.
Yep.
Transfer news.
We could look at the games I've been on already.
Let's have a look at this weekend's games just gone, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, because we didn't do a live, did we, and discuss that?
No.
So let's have a look at some results.
AC Milan are playing.
Premier League.
We're not that. Oh, West Ham.
Premier
Oh, wait,
League.
no, that was. There's a lot of games on Saturday, though.
So they're this week's games. Okay, so last weekend's games. So let's, in fact, what we'll do, Oliver, is let's go through our predictions because
Yeah. I was thinking of that earlier, but
I don't know what order they'll have been in though. Arsenal, Fulham.
yeah, I put 9-0 for something. Carl
put 9-0 for something here. Let's just go Premier
I think he put something for the Saints.
League.com.
Who are the Saints?
Southampton. Premier League
He
results.
thought that Southampton were going to win 9-0. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. They kick off. Okay. Oh yeah, Man United were the other kick off, were they?
Yeah, they
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, that'll be the odds then, boy. Okay, so let's go. So last week, me, Oliver, and Carla was in the chat were guessing last week's games. So the Southampton versus Man United game, Oliver, you went for 2-2, mate. 2-2 you went for. I went for a 3-1 win. Carl in the chat went for a 9-0 win.
Yep.
So I think out of everyone, I won that one.
Yep.
Next up was Brentford versus Everton. You went for a 2-0 win, Oliver. Carl went for a 3-0 win to Brentford. I went 2-2.
You got it.
I got it correct. Well,
On the spot?
I got not on the spot, but I mean I got it like
Goodness sake.
I got the result, but no, the result right, not the score.
2-0, 2-0 to you.
Right. So next up was Brighton versus Leeds. You went 3-2. Carl went 2-1. I went 3-3. You guys got the result right. Brighton got the win.
Yeah.
Next
3-1-0.
Next up was Chelsea versus Leicester. You went for a Leicester win, Oliver.
Yeah, I didn't.
Me and Carl went for a Chelsea win. I went 2-0. Carl went 3-1.
What score was it?
It was 2-1 to Chelsea.
Oh.
Liverpool versus Bournemouth.
Yeah. What did I put?
You went for a Bournemouth win, Oliver. Oh,
I always think that the
God.
players that were so bad, for the teams that are bad, are going to lose all the games.
Yeah. I went 4-1 win. Carl went for 2-2.
That means you won that
Game
one.
7. Man City versus Crystal Palace. You went for a Man City win. Carl went for a Crystal Palace win, and I went for a draw. You win that one, Oliver.
Yeah.
Arsenal versus Arsenal versus Fulham. You went, Oliver, with 2-1 to Arsenal. Guess what score it was?
9.
2-1 to Arsenal.
Hey.
I went 1-1. Carl went for a 3-1 win to Fulham. And then Sunday's games, first one was Aston Villa versus West Ham.
I put like.
Oh, maybe actually I've got these wrong.
I put 3-2.
Aston Villa versus West Ham. You went for an Aston Villa win. Carl got that one right. He went for a 3-1 win to West Ham. Wolves versus Newcastle. You went for a 3-0 win to Newcastle.
Who was it against?
Wolves versus Newcastle. Okay.
Who got it right?
It was a draw, mate. No one guessed a draw.
Oh.
The last game of last game week. Oh, well, have you got another one right? Was
Yay.
Nottingham Forest versus Spurs. You went for a 2-0 win to Spurs. Spurs won 2-0. I went 1-0.
Oh, yeah.
Carl went 3-1. Okay. Well, there were last week's predictions. Let's just check for any scores tonight. Still no score. Look at that. 0-0 everywhere. 0-0 everywhere.
It's not good.
What a boring night so far.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 more games that could go crazy.
It could go crazy.
Could be 11-0.
Leeds versus Everton.
Could be 11-0 in
I don't
10
know.
minutes. You never know.
Everton. Everton. They desperately need some points, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Lampard is under some pressure. Okay, so we've done predictions for this week. We've looked at transfer news. We've checked out our predictions from last week. I think overall, I think you did best there. I think Carl from the chat did the worst. You know, to be fair, he did go for what was that first game?
It was Man United.
Man United versus Southampton versus Man United. Carl went for a 9-0 win to Man United. He got the result right, it's not the score, to be fair to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you did best there, Oliver. Well done, mate. A couple of exact scores guessed there, right?
I got the comeback.
Yeah. Obviously, we didn't put any bets on because I was not old enough. So, what we're going to discuss next, Oliver?
I don't know.
You said something.
No, I didn't.
You did. Definitely did. You definitely did. No?
No, I said that I was going to have a drink. Something.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Well, okay, we could analyse a couple of games from last week, baby.
Yeah.
Which ones should we analyse?
There was another one on the 25th. Oh, no, wait,
No,
no,
I
we
don't
didn't
think
put
that.
a guess on for that, did we? Excuse me. Yeah, did you see any of the goals from the Spurs versus Nottingham Forest?
Harry Kane got 2, didn't he?
Yeah, Harry Kane got 2. I'm pretty sure one was from outside the box, just at the right of the outside the box.
Yeah.
Low shot into the bottom left corner.
He missed a penalty, didn't he?
Did it?
Yeah, he did, yeah. I don't know if Henderson saved it or he missed it. I didn't actually see it. Premier League top. What's the top goal?
It's Haaland.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Rodrigo from Leeds is second with 4. Mitrovic with 4. Okay. Haaland. What do you reckon? Is he going to...
No, Haaland.
Golden Boot already confirmed, yeah? He's going to win
I
most
think
goals.
he'll get Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or!
No.
I think he will eventually win Ballon d'Or, though.
Yeah.
Might not be this season.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be this season, but how long do you think he'll stay at Man City for? Well, it depends how long his contract's for, anyway, isn't it?
I think he'll get a good 6-7 seasons out of him, maybe. What do you reckon?
5 years.
I think he'll be on a 5-year contract, won't he?
Yeah.
So then probably might extend it, and then he'd probably bugger off to Barcelona or Real Madrid or something like that.
Yeah.
You don't know, do you? I guess it depends if he's winning stuff, etc. But I guess most European players, that's what they want to do, don't they? They want to go on to the next steps. We've got another question in the chat from Graham. Thank you, Graham. Was the Scott Parker sacking justified?
Nobody
I
knows.
don't know. If Bournemouth had only lost 2-0, would they have sacked him? Have they sacked him because of that scoreline? What do you think, Oliver? Or do you think that they just use that as an excuse? Let's have a look at Bournemouth. Just have a look at all the results so far. Obviously, they've not had the great start, have they? But
Whoa.
Bournemouth
9-0,
results.
2-2, 3-0, 4-0.
They've had a pretty terrible start, to be fair, haven't they?
Yeah.
At least the fruit at next round at Carabao Cup. Maybe they could win that.
Doubt it.
Was it justified? I don't know what they've done. 1, 2, 3, 4 games in, no points. I don't know. At the end of the day, Bournemouth will just come up. It depends their long-term strategy. They're really thinking they're going to stay in Premier League. If not, they're going to do that balloon thing and go back down. Does it really matter? Will you give Scott Parker a chance? And that he's got the stability of the team on it, etc.
Yeah, and imagine, what's his name? The Fulham striker, Mitrovic. Imagine he getting 43 goals in the Premier League.
Where's that come from?
I don't know. I was just thinking of it.
What about Bournemouth? If Scott Parker should have been sacked?
Yeah.
Do you think he should have been sacked, yes or no?
Yeah.
If you're CEO of Bournemouth, you're sacking Scott Parker?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're saying, Scott, come into my office after that Liverpool game?
Yeah.
So when you get back from Liverpool, make your way to my office? Yeah? You're sacking him?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Get Sam Allardyce in, do you reckon?
Sam.
Allardyce? Don't get judged. Sam Allardyce used to be Bolton manager years ago, but what he did is teams used to bring him in to rescue them in the season to try and keep him in Premier League. So it's a bit of a joke when they say should we get Sam Allardyce in. It's like try and save them from relegation.
Oh.
But God knows who they'll get.
Well, was he a good manager?
Well, good can be described many different ways. Good, can't it?
Yeah.
Depends what your aim as a team is. If you doubt bottom at league, you want to stay in the Premier League. He was good at motivating players to get them playing, grind results out and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not like a high quality coach like Pep Guardiola or Klopp.
Yeah.
So I think to answer Graham's question, was the Scott Parker sacking justified? I think it's 2 votes yes and Oliver. I'm saying yes. You're saying yes. You'd have sacked him, binned him, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Definitely.
100%.
99.99%. Just that 0.01%.
What, because you feel a little bit sorry for him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Check scores.
Question for you. Who does Scott Parker play for as a professional footballer?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Bournemouth.
Well, everything football. You should know everything about football.
Bournemouth.
Should we have a look at Scott Parker?
Wait, let me have one more guess.
He played for multiple Premier League teams. I think. I've said that now.
I don't know. Everton, Crystal Palace, Man City, Chelsea.
Scott Parker. Let's have a look.
Man City.
Senior career.
Man United.
Fulham.
Oh, I knew it. I said Chelsea.
So, in fact, scroll down a
He
bit.
played for Charlton Athletic.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's where he started when at Charlton. Yeah, Charlton. Charlton became a bit of a legend at Charlton, wasn't he? I think he played loads of games for him.
He got like no goals though.
You're more like a CDM.
Oh. Well, he got 12 goals. Oh, wait, no.
God, it's been a bad lot, hasn't it?
Total.
Went to Chelsea, didn't work.
Career total 572 games ever.
I think did he play for England a few times? Oh yeah, he did, yeah. Got a few caps actually.
No goals though.
So Fulham manager. Then Bournemouth.
Did he get sacked or something?
50% win rate at Bournemouth. Not this season. Oh dear. Okay. Scott Parker. Scotty Parker.
What are the scores looking at?
So let's have a look at scores. I'll have a
Looking
great
right.
shout, mate. Let's
Not
have a
that.
look. Not that one. Not that tab. Right, scores, Oliver. Are you onto scores?
Wait, what?
What?
Ooh. Oh. No one.
No goals.
Sheffield United, Rangers and QPR scored.
No Premier League goals yet tonight. Leeds kicking off any minute now versus Everton.
Wigan Athletic have scored. It's 1-0.
Wigan Athletic have scored. Okay. I think that's probably it then for tonight's stream, Oliver, isn't it, really?
Yeah,
We've discussed everything football. I mean, everything football.
everything.
Got us predictions in for next week. Locked them in.
Yeah,
We've talked about Anthony, Man United transfers.
yeah.
Talked about last week's results,
This week's games.
this week's games. We talked about your new favourite person, Scott Parker. Okay, and just in time, people have dropped off watching live. So for anyone watching this back in recorded, thank you for watching. Thank you for anyone that is still on the live stream. We're back probably Friday,
Yeah, maybe
possibly,
to do the
to do predictions for the weekend
or
and to look at this week's games.
maybe your reaction for the Leicester City game.
Yeah.
Man United.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've been Everything Football. My name's Ben,
My name's Oliver.
and thanks for watching.